solution and would give it a 5-star rating. Well, you're not alone. 71% of millennials would prefer a tooth extraction than going to their financial institution. Exaggerated maybe, right? I don't know why the remaining 29% would go to a financial institution. But anyway, jokes apart, there's been a lot of buzz around disruption in the financial services coming ahead. But it's not ahead, it's clear and present danger today. On one side, you have the big tech launching financial products, acquiring customers from their existing base, and offering financial services at much lower cost, like Apple, launching the best card on earth, which is actually not a card, unless you want it. And then you have people like Google offering payments free, what Google does best. And then you have people like Amazon disrupting every product in the financial services space. What next? WhatsApp payments, the largest used application offering payments. And then come the neo-bank or the challenger banks, which are dime a dozen, but they are not a future for tomorrow. They are not a danger for tomorrow. They are danger today. With 35,000 accounts being opened by Monzo every week. Nobody, no high street bank in UK is doing that. Monzo is doing that. So this is clear and present danger for financial institutions. And then even AirAsia talking about customer service and transparency. So that's the level of data and AI usage that people are using. And on the other side, you have the Chinese leading and becoming the number one in everything, whether it's payments, whether it's money market fund. They have the largest money market fund on earth, and it's all digital. So all this is leading and coming to our region, and the financial institutions need to shift today from legacy infrastructure to the latest in technology, from transactions to customer journeys. And this is where we come in. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aditya. I have spent 20 years in the financial technology space, and 2 years back, we started BankBuddy with the aim of building an AI platform for financial institutions to equip them to handle the challenges of the future. It pained me a lot to see my favorite industry not being able to compete. So this is where we build an AI platform for financial institutions. So what can it do? Well, a lot of things, but I'm going to talk about what we have deployed. So we are live in 8 countries with 8 different financial institutions across multiple use cases. Starting from retail banking, voice bot for one of the largest Islamic banks in UAE, which we took live in 6 weeks, flat. 6 weeks because of the pre-built nature of the platform. Remittance service catering to the migrant population in multiple languages, whether it's Tagalog, Arabic, Hindi, English, catering to that. We're talking about loan origination and even cash management for SMBs. So we cover use cases from corporate banking, retail banking, and investment banking. Rewards and offers for credit cards, insurance, and auto onboarding. So we use basically a variety of AI technologies and abstracted the complexity of implementing AI by applying domain to it and building customer journeys like personal finance management, which is expense, income, etc., financial inclusion with multilingual bots, and then the mundane transactions of doing everything like account statement, payments, and transactions as well. So all this in a summary as beautifully represented by Gartner, we are creating an automated and human-based banking experience. Now this is across personalization. What it offers is complete personalization, where we build a persona of a human, what the person has done in the past, what have other similar people done, and offer pinpointed recommendations across languages, including Arabic, French, and multiple other languages, across channels, in a liquid interface, whether it's a kiosk, call center interface, or new generation interfaces like chat platforms, voice platforms like Alexa, Google Assistant, or any other newer interface that they want. A completely liquid interface, wherever the customer is, and across customer journeys. So a customer journey, in our view, starts from information discovery, goes on to onboarding, transaction, and then advisory services. So rather than being focused on the internal automation, we focus on the customer journeys. To give you an example, what we do is basically get, first thing, mundane out of the way. Things that a human should not be doing. Like answering a question, what is the exchange rate?
325.
So, simple question like, what's the exchange rate? Why do you even have to go to UAE exchange to get the exchange rate? You should just pick up your phone and say, what's the exchange rate? And get the answer immediately. Or doing complex things, like identifying who you are and then giving you a pinpointed offer like this.
Hey John, your daughter's birthday is in 6 weeks. I found a Disneyland package from Emirates with 0% finance fee and free insurance. And of course your special foreign exchange rate.
So this involves bundling the ecosystem, getting towards your goal, towards your financial journey, and not being from the transaction. And these are cases that we have done. So coming into the company, we are based in headquartered in UAE in Dubai, and we are focused on the EMEA and the Asia region, particularly because of the numerous dialects, numerous languages being used in the region, and that's one of the biggest strengths that we offer. And the second thing is there is a technology debt in terms of the very low investment done in the customer experience in the region, and it's an underserved market with literacy, reach issues, and the market opportunity is huge. There are 40,000 financial institutions in this region. So we're looking at an overall market size of $10 billion and 48% growth year on year, with 71% of bank executives agreeing that AI is a major differentiator. And 63% of these investments are going into the customer experience and servicing area. So this is a huge market that we are tackling. And this is the proof of the pudding. We commercially launched in May 2018. We got into ISPE Accelerator, then the FinTech Hive Accelerator, and finally AI Venture Lab Accelerator. And from that humble beginning, a couple of months back, today we're present in 8 countries across 8 customers and have done 17 pilots across this region. We're already cash positive, and we're now looking at the next stage of growth. We have been recently selected in Money 2020 Europe, and we're looking at expanding into Europe and looking at raising funds in the next 6 months. Come join us in the journey from driving finance to self-driven finance. Thank you.